morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads, you're delicious and bright. Yes, you are, aren't you, my beautiful little babies, that you are okay. Now then, my delicious little babies, so now then, what do I have for you today? And I hope that you're all super duper and deliciously well, okay? So it's nearly 1 p.m. In the afternoon in our UK today, my delicious little babies. It is trying to sunshine, although it's hardly bikini weather. Okay, my delicious little babies, and it has been a bit windy. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so what do we have for you today? Now then, first things first, I'm going to mention something last, but what I'm going to say, I was actually on about a man yesterday, you know, for anybody who was kind enough to watch my video. And I was actually on about this man and his channel. I said it was going to be a one-off, but there's a reason why I'm saying this, okay? And so, well, anyway, I'm going to leave this till the end, okay, my delicious baby. So let me just proceed forward. So, first of all, as well, I'll tell you what I want to say. Yeah. So we've been hearing to do. See, I'm stumbling here. To do with old Labour, my delicious babies, in our UK. Okay, now, you know, all I can say is, number one, what is wrong with some out there? So I'm not being nasty, my delicious babies. I'm just done asking the effing question. Okay? Number two, well, clearly it appears that, well, to me, well, is this another rig? My delicious little babies, okay? Because that putrid Starmer piece of shat, okay? He's a putrid little critter. And quite frankly, he deserves to be in the gutter. Okay? My delicious little babies, that is my thoughts here. But so what were they saying? What I'd heard? Is it reform as well, that they got a seat or something like that? Somebody on another channel, I don't know if it was on BitChute, said, you know, that, what is it, Andrew Bridgen, that Farage should join up with Andrew Bridgen. Look, here's the fact of the matter. Simple things. Bang them all out. Get rid of every single government because the services is not required. I keep saying this, okay? So as long as ones are still going to say, because like I've said over the months, you know, you're going to get ones where, you know, you look at the comments. In fact, you know, to be honest, I don't read a lot of them because you just have to click off, because I've got to be honest, it just pees me off. Okay, my delicious babies, it pees me off, okay? And I don't want to hear about it, okay? But the reason why I'm mentioning it is because very clearly, so I'm not shouting at you, my delicious babies, I just get flipping damn frustrated. At the end of the day, I'm in the UK, okay? I was born in the UK, you know, in England, okay, my delicious babies, and we shouldn't have this shat. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? Now, there's plenty for us to rise up, you know, to sort things out now then. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And by the way, I'm not inciting anything, I was just making a point here, do you know what I mean? Get rid of this shat. Well, the only way that this is going to happen anyway, if ones are not going to hear it now, isn't it? Then they're going to feel it. Simple things. Do you see what I mean? Yes? And whoever out there, or whoever you may know, my delicious babies, God bless, you know, if they live in the UK, and they have put down for this twat in Labour, well, like I just said, old-fashioned Jamaican saying it is, you're not going to hear it, right? Then you're going to feel it. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? And then they're not going to be effing smiling then. And you know what we get fed up with? Well, I do anyway, my delicious babies. Mind you, there are others who feel equally the same as myself. Where one say, oh, but there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. There's plenty we can effing do. And number one is to boot the effers out. Because they're not there for us. My delicious little babies, they're there to land their own. Ka-ching, 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 skyrockets. Do you see what I mean? They couldn't give a fiddler's F for us. Do you see what I mean? It's been like this for decades. I could say a lot more, my delicious babies, but you know what? I'm just going to move from that subject because it just pees me off. Okay, my delicious babies, when I was otherwise having a lovely and pleasant day. Oh, the sun has got his hat on, hip, 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 hooray. Okay, so yeah, the sun is shining now. So I'm not going to say anything more because I just get peed off with it. Okay, my delicious babies. And something else I want to mention as well. And I'd happened to mention on my video, was it yesterday or something it was, or the day before, where I'd mentioned about that there was two where their passports wouldn't scan. Now then, I've been talking to somebody who I happen to know, so such a beautiful little family, happened to talk to somebody who I know. And according to what they know of, okay, apparently this only happens if somebody's got a conviction or something, but I'm not sure about that. Which I did say, I said, thank you ever so much for, you know what I mean? I was very polite. Anyway, they know me a long time. God bless them. So beautiful, like I said. I said, I'm not so sure, you know. I said, and see, I'm getting nothing. So, but of course, say for example, I'm only using an example. Say if somebody did work at the airport, say for example, okay. Well, of course, they would be told lots of other things, wouldn't they? Do you see what I mean? They wouldn't be told the truth, would they? Do you see? Okay. So to me, I feel that this, there we are, before I even say it, is another effing, there we are, scam. Okay? So, of course, then, you know, you'd have to order your passport all over again. Okay, I forgot how much mine was, actually. I've just got mine a few months ago or something. Anyway, because I changed the colour of it. Mine used to be... what do they call it? Like a wine colour, is it claret and blue? You know, claret. And then now they've changed it to black. Okay, which of course, you know, many others, you know, have noticed these changes. Okay. So to me, no, I'm going to stick, there we are. I'm going to stick by what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going to stick by it. Okay. It'd be very interesting to see how many others. So... it would maybe be well advised for anybody who is wishing to go on a holiday to maybe pop up to their airport and to get somebody, there we are, to check it over. That's what I would have thought anyway, my delicious little babies. Do you see? You know what I mean? Just to make sure that it's as it should be. Do you see what I mean? Okay? Because of who I know, do you know, I do not know the other one, I was just told, because of who I know, you know, they were really upset, okay, the little family, do you see what I mean? And it's awful for something like that to happen, do you see what I mean, okay? But of course, you know, there we are, these are the signs of the times, aren't they? Okay, so they tend to bring, there we are, many other things in. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies now then? So I just thought I'd mention it. I'm still not convinced that would be the only reason. No. Okay. Like I said, just like a driving test, so many passings, so many failings. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Now then. So the first one. So this is on BitChute, my delicious little babies. Now I do mention them rather regularly. Okay. This uploader happens to have now 132,751 subscribers, my delicious little babies, on BitChute. Now, search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, does not mean no. SGT space report space bar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, this video should read, again, does not mean no, transfection, democide, and the Internet of Bodies, Dr. Robert Young. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? Transfection, democide, and the Internet of Bodies, Dr. Robert Young. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, well, I happen to really like, and with anybody not in that way, I happen to really like our lovely Dr. Robert Young, okay? I'm pretty sure you can find him on, what is it? Robert Young, is it robertyoung.com? Anyway, if you click onto this video, my delicious little babies, okay, they will tell you what the links are, okay? And there's usually some links below on the video. This is really interesting, my delicious little babies, because they cover a lot of things. Now, he's talking to Sean, who is the owner of the SGT report, okay? You know, the uploader. And they're discussing many things now. Now, Dr. Robert Young, he does have a number of books out, which can help many. Okay, my delicious little babies, so please, you know, and if there's anybody out there who does bodybuilding or anything like that now then, okay, he can also help with that as well, okay, my delicious little babies, now then. And he also has, you know, some different items that one can purchase, which will help with your body. Okay, my delicious little babies, so it's well worth a listen. The video is around an hour long, but poor Dr. Robert Young now, he's been saying all of these things now for 40 years, okay, and yes, you know, he's shadow banned and everything like that, and also the SGT report with Sean, he's going through different things now as well, okay, my delicious little babies, but well worth a listen of the video, my delicious little babies, please, you know. All that I ever do, you know, every day, well, more or less every day, unless it's the odd day that I do not make a video, my delicious little babies, okay, because there's either one thing or another that I must get done, do you see what I mean? So, but I try my utmost to put out a video each and every day, okay? Sometimes more if I'm doing readings, okay? Now, yeah, so that's that one, my delicious little babies. Yeah, I really like Sean, and not in that way, Sean and Dr. Robert Young, okay? Really, really interesting, okay? And they can help so many. This is what is, there we are, super duper important here, to help as many as possible, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, the next one, my delicious little babies, this uploader, again, this is BitChute, happens to have 101,462 subscribers, my delicious little babies. This is BitChute, okay? Now, this uploader, all you have to type in, search engine of your choice again, my delicious little babies, The Crow House. So it's the two words together. Well, I mean, I suppose if you break it down, it's three words, but the point of the matter is that that's the uploader, okay? The Crow House. So it's all together, okay? No spaces, please and thank you. Then space bar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination once again. The video should read Maxigan, okay, because this is his own channel, okay, my delicious little babies, because sometimes others, God bless them, they upload Maxigan's videos or parts of the video onto their channels. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But this is actually Maxigan's himself, okay? And the video, sorry, I'll repeat again, should read Maxigan, the other side of the news, interview 06/19/24, which is the date. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Maxigan, the other side of the news, interview 06/19/24, okay? The Crow House. Now, I'm just ticking them off as I go along. Now then, yes, so he's talking to another woman there, and he's also talking to another man there, and who pops in for a short time. You do not see him. He's Argos, God bless him again, not in that way, not in our lovely Sacha Stern, okay? So you hear a tiny bit from Sacha Stern, okay? But our lovely Maxigan, God bless him, okay? Oh, he's not long lost his little, oh, God bless, doesn't mean no. He's not long lost his beautiful little pussy cat, you know, when he was travelling, because he was travelling around Croatia, and I do believe he said that he stopped off at something in Bosnia. Anyway, and well, in that time while he was away, his beautiful little pussy cat called, what was he called? Pretty Boy, he passed away. Oh, how sad. Really sorry to hear that, poor little Mexican and poor little Pretty Boy. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway, he's still feeling very sad about it. Do you know what I mean? Which of course we all do, you know, because I absolutely adore our beautiful little babies, sons and daughters, our beautiful little animals, you know, creatures great and small, little and large birdies. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Yeah, but it's a really good video. This is just over 2 hours long. So, you know, for those who happen to have an interest, you may be, you know, to watch half of it at one time and then save the other half and then watch the other half if you cannot listen to the full 2 hours. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Now then, but yeah, he's brilliant. We love little Maxigan, but like I said, not in that way, okay? But he's a fan Davidosi, okay? And he's doing his best as well for all these years, there we are, to get information out. Of course, he's had his fair share as well of you know, not being able to put his videos here or there, or do you know what I mean? And actually, this is where other uploaders, I feel, do come in most handy and useful. Do you see what I mean? So if one cannot get the information out, then somebody else, God bless them, will put the information out. There we are. Do you see what I mean? So it is most helpful. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And of course, it's most important for everybody, there we are, to work together. Do you see what I mean? Especially when it comes to uploaders, God bless them, who cannot get all of their messages out. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Now then, the next one, this is BitChute, my delicious little babies. Okay, so this uploader happens to have 4,972 subscribers, my delicious little babies. So I do advertise these, my delicious little babies. Search engine of your choice again, pay, space, attention, space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, I'm going to tell you this now, because we've got our lovely Robert Young, as I've just said, Dr. Robert Young. But this is a banging video as well, my delicious little babies, and I strongly suggest for anybody who happens to have any form of an interest, my delicious little babies, to please, there we are, listen to this video. It's over 40 minutes long. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to read out what the video should read. Okay, my delicious little babies should say, sorry. Dr. Anna, with one A, not two, Maria Mihalcea, oh, I don't know. Sorry, Dr. Anna. Okay. Worldwide class action lawsuit. Conversation with Todd Callender. Yes, we know Todd Callender. Okay, my delicious babies. 04/07/24. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? Dr. Anna Maria Mihalcea. Okay, my delicious little babies. Worldwide class action lawsuit. conversation with Todd Callender. Yes, this is banging, this is. And again, we're going through this again. Now, Dr. Anna, God bless her, she's doing her best right now basically to find a cure for, do you see what I mean? There we are, my delicious little babies, okay? This is really a super duper important video, just like the SGT report with Dr. Robert Young. There we are, is also a super duper, there we are, important video. Okay, my delicious little babies. So now I'm going to close my book, okay? Now, very lastly, what I want to say, please, you know, for the information that I give out, you know, I cannot say this enough. You see, I keep trying. Do you see what I mean? And even though YouTube, because you are YouTube, do you know what I mean? Blocking me, do you see what I mean, okay? And all I'm trying to do is help to help mankind, just like thousands of others are also trying to do this, do you know what I mean? Okay? And many, God bless, are succeeding, do you know what I mean? Because it's helping thousands, millions out there to listen to different videos, okay? But with me, what's so super duper important is these videos that I'm advertising. Do you see what I mean? So it's not about me upping me numbers and clicks and everything. This is about listening to the information. There we are. This is what is important to myself. I keep saying it on and off on my videos, my delicious little babies, okay? Because you see, for the ones who are in my dog and burn, okay, well, I can send them the video. So if they have the time to watch, God bless them, then they will, okay? But it's very clear, isn't it? I do not have everybody's dog and burn number. Otherwise, I'd be, you know, banging all these videos out to everybody. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway, I keep trying. But some days, there we are, it can be very most frustrating. So very lastly, so I was talking about this man yesterday, and his channel is called Betty. Okay, my delicious little babies. And I said, well, it's a one-off. Anyway, well, I'm going to talk about this because there's another piece of input. There we are, important information that I want to give out today, my delicious little babies. Now then, so anyway, so I was looking, and then another video came up, and this was 43 minutes later, okay, my delicious little babies. And he happened to mention, I thought, oh, let's listen to this one. I didn't mean it that way when I've just said that, okay? It's just I thought, let's just listen, because I could see his little animals, his beautiful little German shepherds. Anyway, so he was talking about that his beautiful little, I think there's three of his beautiful little babies, 2 or 3, because he's got 6 German shepherds, my delicious little babies. Oh, they're so beautiful, German shepherds. I've known many of them, and they're so beautiful. Anyway, well, all beautiful little babies are beautiful, aren't they? But, you know, anyway, and he's got 2 or 3 of his beautiful little babies who there we are, poorly, so he does not have, you know, I assume the funds to get that help for them, do you see? So what happened was, and I completely, and I swear that to my heart, I've completely forgotten. I was out and about walking. Now, I happened to know, God bless her, this dear lady, okay, and whenever she sees our beautiful little Ruby Tuesday, if she's seen our beautiful little Maisie Moo, she'd be exactly the same, you know what I mean? But, you know, when ones see me out, they usually only see me with my beautiful little Ruby Tuesday. Because as we know, my beautiful little Maisie Moo can walk herself. Anyway, she'll only come so far down the road and she'll run back up again. Yes, and she always strokes my beautiful little Rubes, you know, and she's got babies of her own and everything, you know. And anyway, and she happened to say to me, when was it? It's got to be about 2 or 3 weeks ago now. We were stopping, we were talking about all different things now, and she happened to turn around and say that about this vet who is on YouTube, My Delicious Little Babies. Okay, but on the day she could not, because she never had a dog and burn on her, okay, and I never had my dog and burn on me. So she said, well, you know, next time, you know, we bump into one another, she will tell me. So she did, okay. And so for those of you out there, my delicious little babies, who happen to have our beautiful little babies, you know, whether, I don't like to call them, but anyway, whether it's little pussycats, little doggies, or, you know, it could be different, could be little birds, could be, well, little hedgehogs, little hamsters, little rats, you know, could be, you know, all types of different creatures, great and small, as well as our beautiful little babies, do you say? Well, YouTube, My Delicious Little Babies, and he's called, okay, this vet, Dr. Space Andrew Space Jones. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies, I'll repeat that again. Dr. Space Andrew Space Jones. Okay, now you will know that you're on the right channel because you'll see a lot of yellow, okay, and then you'll see him in the circle and he's got blonde hair, and again, not in that way, not in that way. What he did, just a brief rundown, what he did, because he's a vet, okay, which you know, okay, now, because I didn't mean that, you know what I mean. So sometimes, so just, you know, it comes out of the trap anyway. And it appears that he was not very happy, you know, I suppose, going to work every day, and, you know, because he wanted to help all our beautiful little babies. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. So it's pretty clear that he was not feeling like he could fully help, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, maybe there were too many things against him, shall we say. Okay, my delicious little babies. So apparently he started his YouTube channel. So what this Dr. Andrew Jones does is he will help, like us out here, you and I, okay, and anybody around the world who happens to have our beautiful little babies, okay, little and large, you know, big or small, you know, and to help, you know, because there are many remedies. What I'm really saying is that there are many remedies that you and I can use, and millions of others, okay, where, well, we really just do not have to go to see a vet, okay? I mean, very clearly, I mean, if there's something super duper serious, of course, I have not looked through, I need to have a good look through this man's videos. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to be honest, I need to have more of a look at this, okay, because I've only looked at there we are, 1 or 2, okay, so I'm just being honest, hands up, okay. So but he can help to give remedies, do you know what I mean, and he will give you, there we are, solutions to the problem, which is, I should imagine, more or less going to cost you next to nothing, okay. So he happens to have over 1 million subscribers on YouTube, My Delicious Little Babies, okay. So this is really super duper important, so for anybody out there, and if you remember, you know, for those of you, my beautiful delicious little babies out there, so very kind to listen to my videos, well, you'll know that I did one video months ago where I was talking about that I actually know this dear woman now, and her dear daughter used to be, there we are, a veterinary nurse, and she came out of the profession because, well, let's just put it this way again, what she went in there for was to help, but it is very clear, and especially let's just say, in the old pandemic, that other things were happening now. Do you see what I mean? Do you follow me, my delicious little babies, okay? And she was very sad, very unhappy. It made her very upset, very emotional, and she simple things. She had to come out of her role, because what she thought she'd gone in to do was very clear. It was, there we are, the opposite. Okay, my delicious little babies, and she just did not want to be a part of it, okay? And God bless her, I do not blame her, okay? But now she works with her mum, because her mum has her own business, because I know her mum, okay, my delicious little babies. And anyway, she's had a little baby boy, okay? So, you know, but like I say, she's a lot happier now, do you know what I mean? She's working with a mama bear, do you see? But yes, this Dr. Andrew Jones, he should be able, God bless him, to help millions. Okay, my delicious little babies. Well, really, I'm highly surprised that he does not have more subscribers. I'm really super duper surprised at that. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he's capped. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I never even thought that you could get like 6 million or 7 million on YouTube, you know, like subscribers. I never even knew that. I think up until last year, I never even knew. Do you know what I mean? I thought, I only thought it went up to about 1 million, or, you know, 1.5 million. I never thought that it would, do you know what I mean? Or at the most, I would have thought 3 million. Do you see what I mean? But I never thought it would go. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes? Anyway, I do not know everything. I've never made out I know everything. Do you know what I mean? But of course, you know, I do know enough in certain areas. But my point is, please God, if anybody happens to cross my channel today, that you please take a look, write it down, please and thank you, or type it in YouTube. You know, anybody who's got our beautiful little and large babies now, you know what I mean, creatures great and small, little and large birdies, do you see? You'll get a lot of help from that dear man, okay? Which leads me to saying, so getting back to this now, so I looked at this video, and as soon as I heard this man on his YouTube channel, that doesn't mean the Betty channel on YouTube, and as soon as he said that, I thought, you know what, I thought I must type it for him to look at Dr. Andrew Jones on YouTube, the vet, you know, the vet. And I actually did receive a message back, and I said, and love to your beautiful little babies, because that's what what my concern was. Do you see what I mean? Which was his beautiful little babies, because he's got 6, okay? So it's not like myself, where I have a beautiful little Ruth and a beautiful little Maisie. Do you know what I mean? He's got to, so you imagine, if he had the ka-ching, how colossal his bills, there we are, would be. Do you see? But if we can find a way, so that's why I typed it. Do you see? Okay, I was just trying to help, that was all. I did receive a message back. He did say that he's looked on it, and then I do believe, yeah, and I received another message to say that, yeah, that Dr. Andrew Jones is brilliant. He's looked himself. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Do you see what I mean? So maybe he was meant to, for whatever reason, you know, to come up on my feed. Do you see what I mean? Okay. So I was really pleased about that. So God bless you, you know, on your Betty channel, okay? And please God that your beautiful little babies, your beautiful little German Shepherds, you know, that they get better and everything. But I also had another really good idea, but I never typed it down, because others have been trying to help him, you know, to tell him to, you know, some said PayPal, some said, you know, because what he was saying is that YouTube sent him some sort of a message saying that he could earn or something, I don't know. Is it to do with the member? I don't know what it is. Anyway, my point is that what he's saying is that he never wanted to make ka-ching or whatever it was off his beautiful little babies, his beautiful little sons and daughters, his little German shepherds, yes, okay? So anyway, so I thought about something, and then I thought, oh, I'm not sending another message now. And there we are. And to be honest, I had many other, there we are, things to do. Do you understand what I mean? So I just thought I'd best leave it. But I thought I'll do a video today, and then I'll say it, okay? So as he's messaged me back, chances are he knows who I am now. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just going to give this message to you on your Betty channel, okay? Why don't you ask, if you do not want ka-ching, okay, and you get £100 allowance, from your WIF every week, okay, then why don't you accept food for your beautiful little babies, your beautiful little German shepherds? Do you see what I mean? Because you only got 100, ton a week, okay, and you're spending 50 quid for yourself and 50 quid, for your beautiful little German shepherds, your sons and daughters, yes? Well, then why don't you accept food instead? Offer, viewers, there we are, that would be simple things, solves the problem, isn't it? Do you say? Because, you cannot afford, there's an old-fashioned saying, I do not mean it nasty or horrible or anything, but, there we are, beggars cannot be choosers, and if you've got a lot, God bless. And I knew a dear lady where I used to live many years ago, these beautiful German shepherds, because usually they're either the same colour as your man there on the his Betty channel, sorry, or you get them where they're such a beautiful like a creamy beigey colour. And this woman now, then I'm going back years ago now, she used to breed them, and then but she kept so many. And how many did she have in her house? Herself and her husband and a band, who were like grown up. 7, okay. And sometimes they'd have a litter of puppies or something anyway, but it was done as a professional thing now, do you know what I mean? And everywhere was spotlessly clean and everything, do you see what I mean? But she kept 7 of them. Do you see? And as she pointed out to me, she said, it is hard work, Carla. She said, and there we are. She said, and it does wear you out. So even for her just to go out, you know what I mean? Just to have that bit of fresh air, do you know what I mean? She just needed a break sometimes. Do you see what I mean? Okay? But that's not being nasty, because she would never have changed them for the world. Do you see? But it is a responsibility. And a very large one. And if you've got one beautiful little baby who's poorly, will you imagine having 2 or 3? Do you see what I'm saying to you, marvelous little babies? It can run into a lot of ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. And if you have not got that, do you see? So that would have been my answer. But I'm so glad that he did message me back to say that he'd looked. So thank you for that. God bless you. And I hope that others who look at your channel, you know what I mean, that you can give information to tell others, do you say? Because this can help so many, that channel, Dr. Andrew Jones on YouTube, okay, the vet. But yes, just accept food for your little babies, simple things. Then you've got more free up ka-ching, so that, you can buy yourself the odd, there we are, the odd treat or whatever it is, do you say? Simple things, you can make life so simple. You're not using your beautiful little babies. No, you're not. And anybody who's, there we are, caring, do you see what I mean? They would understand. So maybe if you found another address or something, or sort out another address and ask them just to do that, simple things, then you're not worrying about your beautiful little babies, are you? That's all that my thoughts was. I looked at some of the comments, actually, and I'm going to end with this. And one of them said, sell your dogs. I don't like that word, but anyway. But I suppose we turn it the other way. It's God, isn't it? Because, they are our best friends, our beautiful little baby sons and daughters, but they're our best friends. They're better than a lot of, God bless mankind. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? I'm not going to say all mankind, just some. To me, Do you know what I'm saying, my delicious little babies? Okay? You know, you can just, you know, not live so where you're worrying all the time. Because if you've already got anxiety, well, there we are, you're worrying all of the time, aren't you? So you can save that. So now, you see, here's the thing. I looked at the video yesterday, there we are. Today, problem, there we are, solved. Okay? So if you accept food, okay, as a very good suggestion, if you accept food, so I've seen the video yesterday, like I said, and it's, there we are, solved today. So then, you know, others then will be able to then send you food, okay, which should help you, and it will help you, okay. Then you can maybe use a bit of that ka-ching. It may take you a couple of weeks or something, yes, but you can use a bit of that ka-ching to get the ingredients that Dr. Andrew Jones will advise, yes, and then after that it should get easier. There we are, with your finance. There we are, problem solved. You know, because you cannot keep saying, oh, well, I don't want this help, I don't. You cannot keep saying that old-fashioned saying, or you know, beggars cannot be choosers. But if you've got that help, if you do not want to accept it for yourself, accept it for you. There we are, for your beautiful little babies. That's the there we are. That's the answer. Simple things. Anyway, I'm going to leave my video. So my beautiful little babies, wherever you are in the world, have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life. So true, my delicious little babies. So true. Okay. Now then, and you know, sending your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families peace, love, harmony, and bright blessings. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected. So until my next video to you all, my delicious little babies, okay, you just look after yourselves now, okay. Please take care of yourselves, and please try to take care of others, okay, my delicious little babies, because you know everybody's going through so many things right now, okay. There was another couple of videos that I did want to advertise, but I've completely forgot to write them down. I've sent them out in my dog and burn, there we are, but I've completely forgot to write them down. So what I'll do, I'll leave it till tomorrow, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the Sagittarius video, and I may very well do a Capricorn video, okay, my delicious little babies. So if anybody manages to listen to my video today, you know, you may know somebody who's a Capricorn, or you may know somebody who's a Sagittarius, okay, my delicious little babies. For some reason I'm just needing to I don't know, it's Capricorn and Sagittarius, okay, so there we are, some reason I'm needing to send these out, so I'm just going to do that today, okay, my delicious little babies. So you just have a super duper and beautiful time wherever you are. The sun is shining, so it's a beautiful day. Every day is beautiful as far as I'm concerned. It's very rare I wake up with a cob on, like I said. Do you know what I mean? You love each and every day you appreciate, you know. But, you know, but with your man there on his Betty channel, you know, they're his best friends, God bless. So when somebody put that, you know, sell your dogs and that was it, sell your dogs and sell your house and go travelling, well, I would say that that was a bit of an idiotic comment there we are to put, because our beautiful little babies, I'd never let go, man. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? So I think sometimes ones need to spare a thought before they comment. Mind you, I always spare a thought when I send a comment, which, like I said, is not very often. I always spare a thought. I can well assure you of that. Do you see what I mean? And I make sure I get it perfectly correct, what I'm getting across. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So you just take care now. So much love. God bless. Thank you so much for any views, any likes, anything. God bless you. And I just hope that, please, that you take note and thank you at the information I'm giving out, because I'm here, there we are, just to give the information out to help. I do it as a hobby, as I have been explaining for months. God bless. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.